Hello, everyone, welcome back to the channel. In our previous videos, we explored the evolution of the real numbers step by step. We began with the natural numbers, then added 0 to create the whole numbers. Introducing negative values gave us the integers, and combining integers with fractions formed the rational numbers. Finally, the recognition of irrational numbers completed what we now call the real number system, one of the greatest milestones in mathematical history. Today, we're going to start applying that knowledge to actual problem solving. If you see something like the square root of 7, do you immediately reach for a calculator? Stop! In this video, we will show you why approximating irrational numbers produces messy, endless decimals, while algebra can give you a clean, exact integer answer. Here's the problem. Let m be the decimal part of the square root of 7 minus 1. Find the value of the square of m plus 4m. To solve this problem, we first need to express m precisely in terms of the square root of 7. Step 1. Identify the integer and decimal parts. Let's start by estimating the square root of 7. We know that the square of 2 equals 4 and the square of 3 equals 9. Since 7 lies between 4 and 9, the square root of 7 must lie between 2 and 3. If we subtract 1, then the square root of 7 minus 1 falls between 1 and 2. That means the integer part of the square root of 7 minus 1 is 1. So the decimal part, which we're calling m, is simply the leftover amount after removing that integer part. Therefore, m equals the square root of 7 minus 1 and minus 1, then equals the square root of 7 minus 2. Step 2. Substitute m into the expression. We want to compute the square of m plus 4m. Using the result from step 1, where m is equal to the square root of 7 minus 2, we substitute this directly into the expression. Now everything is written in terms of the square root of 7. Step 3. Expand and simplify. First, expand the square of the square root of 7 minus 2 is equal to 11 minus 4 times the square root of 7. Next, add the 4m term. We got this term as 4 times the square root of 7 minus 8. Now combine the results. All the irrational parts cancel out, leaving a clean, exact integer. So the final answer is 3. After completing step 1 and expressing m in terms of the square root of 7, we can use a second method to evaluate the square of m plus 4m. Notice that the square of m plus 4m can be rewritten by completing the square, equaling the square of m plus 2 minus 4. From step 1, we already found that m is equal to the square root of 7 minus 2, so m plus 2 equals to the square root of 7. Substituting this in, we get the square of m plus 2 minus 4 equals to the square of the square root of 7 minus 4, then, equals to 3. So, once again, the final result is 3. Okay, the solutions are done. What you learned? How to define the decimal part of an irrational number in a precise, mathematical way. How to set up the equation m equals value minus integer part. How a clever algebraic substitution can simplify a messy expression into a clean integer. Alright, it's time to wrap up. What did you think of the problem and the solution? Remember, we solve math problems with logic, not calculators. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe for more algebra insights. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun math problems. See you next time, and thank you for watching.